Alright guys, it is Tuesday, October 17th, and we stayed late last night. We installed the turbo headers. Those actually fit pretty well. Now, one thing I do kind of want to warn you guys is on some of these certain spots, like the header is really close to where that bolt is. Honestly, that bolt probably needs to go in first, just depending on what side it is. So what you really want to do first is kind of put the bolts in the header, see how they fit. One, I actually had to get pretty much a hammer, and I made Tyler go and actually clearance the header over here because the bolt wouldn't fit at all. So we actually went and put a crease in that so the bolt would slide in because it was impossible to put that bolt into the head.
Yeah, I had to hammer the hell out of it just to get it in there, but it's set now. It's not going to do anything for the performance, but yep. It's just because this is a cheaper kit. But I mean, if you can do little modifications like that, then it's definitely worth the money.
Yeah. So anyways, this morning we're just installing all the pulleys. We got a new water pump going on it. Everything so far is looking good. This winter he's wanting to actually pull this engine out and get either a 351 or built block or something along those lines, just have a little bit more power. I guess we'll see if that happens. But last night we stayed late and we were installing those caster camber plates. I mean, we hate to go and, you know, talk down about anything. They look really cool on the red. That gold looks so hot on it. We love it. But there was quite a bit of you know, questions and quite a few calls that we were making about them to just see how they fit. Just like right here, there's this like a bushing or a spacer kind of in here. Well, there's two of them, and we called the factory, and they told us that we actually have to Dremel that out for this strut up front here. So that took us a little bit of time too. So it really was a little bit of custom work on it just to get it to fit. And then obviously we're still gonna get alignment on it, but everything's going together really well, and it's looking good. It's Tuesday, so honestly, this thing really should be
running
done by the end of the day.
Yeah.
There's really not too much to do. I mean,
we gotta do we do have to put the upgraded fuel pump in the gas tank, but motor-wise, like it'll definitely be running by, let's just say, Friday. Oh, so yeah. We don't want to rush into it. We're gonna put the new TR6 spark plugs in it. We already got the upgraded injectors in it. What were those? 60s?
Those are
I don't even remember. Yeah, 60s.
They might be 42s. I don't know.
We put them in 3 months ago or something, and then we're gonna, like Brent said, put the new water pump on and everything. Then we got to put the radiator in, all that stuff. I'm actually gonna go ahead and tuck this wiring harness over here. Now this is the wiring harness that goes to like your fan, your electric fan. It comes through here, but it's too close to the header or to the turbo, so it's gonna get way too hot. So I'm gonna put all this in here, tuck it, and I'm gonna relocate. Where's that little fucker at?
So it's a spark module.
Yeah. So factory, we have this located right here, and I think it's way too close to the turbo, so we're going to relocate it on the inside in the same spot and just reuse the factory factory holes that are threaded. So that's our plan right now. I guess we're gonna get to work. I don't think we're really gonna do a time lapse on this stuff. It's just a water pump and some wiring. Anyway, we're gonna do that, and then we'll be back after we tuck the wire and get some more parts on. So we'll explain everything as we go. All right, it's a chilly morning today. Yesterday I took pictures of the Babs down by the riverside. So you guys probably saw that on Snapchat or Instagram when I posted those pictures by the river. So Brent went home yesterday early. He said his back hurted, so I finished up the rest of the day. We did get some of the turbo piping on. Went ahead and tucked this wiring harness like I said I was going to do, and then mounted this on the back side. Used the same threads. So our mass airflow is right here, and it's going to be coming through here. Kind of tuck these in the back. I drilled a couple holes and made my own, and then just put the little stock push pin. I just relocated it from here to here and rewrapped it, so it's neat. Headlight, fog light bezels or leads right there. Then for this oil relocation, I had it mounted here, right there, as you all can see. So, but when I was mounting it, I wasn't even thinking that the tire will be in the way. So I think that's just cutting it a little bit close. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and just mount it here sideways, just against that frame, just like that, and then mark my holes. Because when you're doing an oil change under here, that's gonna suck to get to. So I'll do it at that angle. It'll be easier to grab. Because right about here is right where your bumper tabs would be. So that's where your 11 mils are to get the bumper off the fender. So I think doing it at an angle like that will be best to get to, and it just moves the wires another 2 inches, or not the wires, the oil tubes over just a little bit more, because you definitely don't want your tires to rub through that. So I think I'm gonna do that just to be safe. I don't know. Brent's on his way, so maybe I will wait and see what he thinks. I don't know. Here or sideways here. Either way, it should be easy enough to do an oil change to access the filter. I don't know. I didn't have a Motorcraft one in stock, so I just do this STP on. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just want the tires to hit. I got his front tires, but I don't have his tires he's gonna be running on the car. It's a brand new one, so I have no idea. I don't even know what sizes they are. So anyway, we got the radiator in. Here, let's just look up here. I went ahead and painted the On3 Rio red. Just did that by hand, just like I do the brake calipers. All the pulleys on, water pump on, all that stuff. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna lower this down real quick. Hold on. Alright, that's good enough. So anyway, we got the radiator in, got the new idler on. Brent put the water pump on, all the underdrive pulleys, new tensioner, and then like I said, I went ahead and painted this Rio red, which just gives it a little bit more touch. I just think it's too plain without it. It's not overdid or nothing, but it's good. Got the oil feed line running behind the distributor, so that's good. Brent got the TR6 spark plugs in, and then he got the headers on yesterday as well, or the night before actually. So we're gonna finish that up. Got a brand new ground bolt right here. I had to sand it down so it got a good ground, so that's good. I got 2 more to do. I just couldn't do these ones because Brent had the car up in the air. Yep, so as soon as Brent gets here, we're gonna continue working on this. And then we're gonna make a couple phone calls. We've been getting a lot of emails, a lot of calls from you guys wanting cars done. So we're gonna make a few of those calls once Brent gets here via FaceTime, so that way we can check out some people's cars live. Those new brakes look so good in here. So anyway, yeah, I don't really know what else we're gonna do today besides that. We might go look at a white 94, 95 Cobra. I don't remember what year it is, but I don't even know if it's a roller, but the guy just wants like $2 grand for it and it looks pretty nice, so